up guys, Nick from Soho Motorsports here, wanting to discuss a build that we just got done wrapping up here. So this car is a 2015 Nissan 370Z Nismo. He's been coming to us for quite some time. Started off first with a set of intakes and gradually grew into a turbo kit and then gradually grew into a built motor, and then here we are today. So you've probably seen this car on our Instagram before. It was around Christmas time or so. This was a car that we delivered to a client right before Christmas. It put down about 638, 640 wheel, give or take, on the stage 2. His initial target horsepower goal when he first got the motor built was to be around 700 wheel. So with the stage 2, we did find limitations on it, around 15, 16 pounds. We were noticing that we weren't getting any more flow from the turbo, so we decided to upgrade this client to the stage 2.5, and here we are today. So difference between the previous setup, which was the stage 2, had the 1050cc injectors, fuel return system, it was on flex fuel, the whole 9 yards, E85 and everything, and that's all we could get out of this automatic. And it is a built automatic, keep that in mind. The automatic is built by IPT, and it's been holding up very, very well. So now what we've changed is we've changed from the 1050cc injectors to the 1300cc injectors. The fuel pump was a 525 in it from the previous setup, so we're okay in regards as far as pump. Also having the return system, we're okay in regards to that. So with the new setup on the stage 2.5, we were able to see more top end, and I'll put up a comparison on the graph so you can see, hey, this is the stage 2, this is the stage 2.5, and that's the biggest thing. The stage 2.5 is a larger exhaust side on the turbo. We go from a T3 to the T4. So hence, obviously, more top end. We do rev these things out to about 7,800 RPM. And so that allows us to make the power up top and continue to make the power without it falling off as you get higher on the RPMs. So a lot of times when clients are looking at what kind of power they want, we usually will ask them, hey, you want more top end, you want more bottom end? So we can kind of determine what is the proper kit for what they're expecting to get out of their purchase or what they're expecting to get out of their car. So with this car now, we tuned it to about, it was around 19, 20 pounds, and it was holding. Right around 19.5, 20 though, we did start to see some kind of limitations, so we kind of dialed it back to just under 19 pounds, and we were able to hit that 700 wheel mark. So, I mean, we hit 701, and I'm looking at the graph here now to kind of make sure I give the proper numbers here. So 701 and 602 at about 18.62 pounds. And the graph is beautiful. I mean, it holds all the way to the top end. You will start to see where that limitation does start to come in as we start to get to around the 19 PSI mark. And so that'll be hence the little dip you see on the top end there on the graph itself. We also dialed it down for pump gas as well. So on pump gas, this car put down some really nice numbers. So on pump gas at around 14.5 PSI, it put down 614 and 508. So with this built motor, what we did is we lowered the compression. We went down to about a 10-to-1 compression ratio, just because the client did want to run some pump gas and did want to run some E85. So we decided to basically do something that beats best of both worlds, basically. And so this is just our normal long block stage 1. Doesn't have any of the top fuel hoop stuff or anything like that. Typically the top fuel hoop stuff is for guys that are shooting for the 800, 900 to 1,000 plus wheel mark. So this car is fun. The client will definitely enjoy it. It looks stock from the outside, so I'm very excited to see what he comes across or what he runs into on the street and what he beats, because like I said, this car is definitely fast, and with it being an automatic, it'll always stay into boost. So as you're going through the gears, it stays into boost, and you're not having to worry about any kind of shifting or anything like that. That will take longer like you would on a manual. You've got the auto here built, and so we'll do some in-car video of it as well too, so you can see the whole setup and how quick the car really is, and then kind of go from there. And once again, we appreciate everybody's support. Do make sure that you do hit the subscribe button below for Soho Motorsports, and follow us on all forms of social media, which will include Instagram, Facebook, and we are starting to get into a little bit of TikTok as well too. So once again, thanks for your time. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, give us a call or shoot us an email. All right, so we're here with Dylan, race car extraordinaire, world record holder. We're about to go for a test drive on this thing.